Welcome to riding day 10 and day 11 of my trip to Constanta. It's actually quite late in the morning, been a bit remiss, but the first 30 odd kilometres was along a canal, very pretty and shaded, but you've seen a lot of that. You haven't seen a lot of this slope though. For the last 30 kilometres or so, the route has taken me out along these country roads, and the thing that has struck me the most is how parched it all is. Normally in this part of France the grass fields are all green, but they've had two really quite severe heat waves, canicules as they call them here this year, and it seems to have taken its toll on the landscape. Everything is very dry. Even the bits beside the road, there's still a little bit of green there from where the water off the road has kept it moist, but the hedgerows, grass, everywhere is looking very brown. Other than that, the countryside is very pretty. Lots of animals, lovely cows. And the odd cyclist. And bonjour. Today, for the first time in about 3 days, I actually passed a touring couple as opposed to normal cyclists, day cyclists, etc., going in my direction. Quite a lot of touring people going in the other direction still, but not too many going in my direction. It's probably because it's uphill, although I have to say it's barely noticeable, but still it's uphill by definition from the coast inland up the Loire. So as a picnic lunch today, the villagers didn't really work out for lunch, and I got another 40 kilometres to do today, and it's all going to be along this little route here. Bonjour, monsieur. So looking forward to that. So less than 20 clicks to do today, and as you can see I'm back on a canal and easy riding, no hills. Now what would round the day off really nicely would be a nice cafe or bar on the side of the canal here before I get to my destination. And my accommodation tonight, which I'm going to show you because it's going to be different. I'll keep that a secret for the moment, but those of you that remember the teepee on our trip through Washington State and the Palusta Cascades Trail will remember I like to vary the accommodation a little bit. So in the next clip I hope to show you that. Well, as luck would have it, just after I'd spoken to you on the canal, there was a sign that said in a few hundred metres on the left there was a little village and it's got a bar in it. So I'm 200 metres away from the canal, and as you can see I have a sherbet in front of me, and I'm going to have a second lunch. I'm going to have a sandwich, which means I won't want very much this evening, but there we are. So you just have to wait a little bit longer till you see the accommodation. Well, I've just come back on the canal after my lunch break, that little village bar, and all I can say about French beer is that they don't serve it in big enough glasses. Really. I think there were 3 mouthfuls in that glass, and not one of them touched the sides on the way down. And as for the sandwich, well, I ate it all, and now I need a siesta. And I don't think there's anywhere close by where I'm going to find to be able to do that. So I think I'm just going to pedal very slowly towards my final destination. Perrier water, on the other hand, was very nice. Well, here I am at this funny but interesting little campsite in the middle of the French countryside near the Loire, and it's got all these little gypsy caravans and boats on the water that you can rent and stay in, and mine, I do believe, I'm actually another 15 minutes before the reception opens, but I do believe that this one is the one that I have got tonight. It's the last one available, so it looks like an old, huge old barrel, but it's got its own little bathroom, it's got a bed for 2 and tables and chairs at the front. It's got electricity, water and plumbing all come through here. Look, you can see that. That's all there. There's a window up there. And I'll show you inside in a few minutes. I'll just walk you around now. Probably going to take my bike inside tonight, unless they've got a little garage. The campsite's got a nice little swimming pool, just been over to see it, so I'm going to jump in there almost as soon as I've been through reception. And they've got a nice little restaurant, so I might have a beer tonight. Obviously got neighbours. So, and they've got 2 pigs, Elvis and Madonna, which are over by the reception place over there. Might show you those later if you're lucky. So they've also got these little houseboats, look, out on this pond. And the Loire actually is over in that direction, just over there. And I think that's the channel to it. There's a chap in that one. And there's some more over there on the other side. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's a little treehouse thingy that you can have as well. But you get to your houseboat on these little boats. So you arrive, park your car up, you get given one of these, and then you have to row it out to your boat, houseboat. So lots of fun, really. So let's go and see if we can find Madonna and Elvis. So this is where Elvis and Madonna live. Now, I did poke their head out when I came up here earlier, but they're not playing at the moment. So I'm going to go and book in, and if they come out while I'm booking in, I'll try again. So, actually, that one wasn't mine. This is mine here. And I'll show you inside. There isn't much room. Can't swing a cat in here, but it's cosy. It's dry. There's the bed. There's the shower and the wash basin. And there's a window there and a loo in there. And they've even got some little sort of kitchen stuff there. So actually, I'm going to be fine in here. This is great. And look at that. You even charge up your devices. Yes, good.